Hi guys, my name is Leela.
Tom.
And I'm PY.
And we're The Damn Truth, and you're watching Bucket List.
My heart was melting in a cold desire. Forever is coming to his end. Forever is just a dream I had, some dream I had. Forever is coming.
Hi, I'm Sean. I'm from Bucket List Music Reviews, and I'm here interviewing The Damn Truth. Alright, so I figured I'd start with an easy enough question, just to get the ball rolling. So, how would you best describe your sound?
That's the hardest question of all.
Really? Oh, no. Really? Wow, okay. But yeah, how would you best describe it?
We're a rock and roll band. I mean, we don't really try to put tags or like think about what kind of music we're going to create. It's just we usually find ourselves in a rehearsal space, jamming and playing riffs and whatever feels good to us and whatever sounds good to our ears.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's more of like a natural progression kind of thing.
It's always in the spirit of rock and roll, though.
Yeah. So you have
That'd be badass.
You have do you have certain like influences you would say, or?
Sure, but I think we all come from different places, so.
We all bring in whatever's inspired us throughout the years. I'm sorry, there's been tons of singing going on lately.
There you go.
I mean, I guess I come from a lot of like early 60s stuff, a lot of singer-songwriters. I love Joni Mitchell was like one of my biggest inspirations as a kid, and my dad introduced me to like the whole Beatles like collection. Like when I was 4, I was like,
nice.
Take all of that and listen to that and come back to me when it's done. And basically, what started me off.
Cool. So, you like that kind of music? Do you actively like draw from it, or is just something that's just inherently in you?
I think
it's embedded in our brain.
Yeah,
it's DNA by now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Excellent. So you're described as being a rock band who is keeping rock honest, which I thought was an excellent statement.
Compliment.
Yeah. What does keeping rock honest entail? What does that really mean to you guys?
I think that there's just in general, not just in music, but in every aspect of our lives on this planet, there's just a lot of bullshit. Everywhere, like a lot of fakeness, and especially like in the world that we live in social media and whatever, where everybody's kind of got a voice. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes like it feels like a lot of fluff and nothing really, So, which we kind of just try to say something in our songs, and we try to be true to that and stand behind it and write songs that matter to us, and they're not just about whatever the nice clouds in the sky.
It's not really about making it as not popular, but something that's true to you, and hopefully people come on for the ride. Kind of.
Turns out that's pretty popular too.
Yeah, exactly. Well, of course, of course, people still believe in that kind of stuff. So you're a rock band through and through. Do you feel that there's a statement, and I don't agree with it, but that rock is dead, which I hate that statement, but how do you feel about that? Is there any truth to it at all, or knowing that you guys are out there and you're doing your thing and you're rock, do you think that's true at all?
I think there's always going to be rock and roll. It's a way of life.
Great.
Even if the scenes change, it's not going to stop rock and roll, that's for sure. Rock and roll's never been about fitting in or going to a place that wants you. Rock and roll just happens, it exists.
Yeah.
I think that there's a lot of truth in what Pila just said. I mean, I think we used to live, maybe not us because we're younger, but I think the world used to be more of a rock and roll place, and I think we live more in a pop world world today, which is great for us because it needs to be
underground.
That's the way that keeps it honest, like you said before, and real, and
It also keeps you pushing for more and striving to be better.
Right.
You're always going to try to push your limit.
So you guys were saying that it's a good place where rock is right now because it's more underground. Does that mean that it's more dangerous to you? Do you think like it has more of an edge now because it's not in the spotlight as much?
Well, I mean, we weren't really I guess, around for the time when
yeah.
it was like mainstream, so it's hard to tell like what that would have been like. But I don't know, it's always hard. It's always dangerous.
Yeah.
It's like you just do what you love and hope to keep doing that forever.
And just hope that it.
When we were on the road, we were reading about the band and how they used to carry firearms on tour because they'd have to protect their gear and protect themselves.
Right,
so
yeah.
we're definitely not packing heat. So maybe the edge could be there, but definitely not as, you know.
Well, as long as the edge is in the music, maybe not.
Maybe it's because we're in Canada. I don't know.
That's it. Maybe that's it. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about your new album, Devilish Folk. Just a little bit. So what was the writing process like for that? Because you have an album before that too. Was it different than the first album? Was it?
It's definitely different. For me, I was pregnant while we were writing it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's definitely different.
So there was a lot of extra emotion and hormones attached, and there was a lot of crazy ideas entering your brain and all these fears about bringing kids into the world we live in. So I think there was definitely that inspired me a lot in the songwriting, and you can hear it. You can hear it in quite a few songs where I'm kind of like shaking and wagging my finger.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a bit of a different process on this record. Just because what Leo said in terms of writing, the thought of like what kind of world we're going to leave behind for our kid.
Right.
And there was a lot of it. But also, the process of producing and mixing and the whole thing. After the little bit of success that we had with our first album, it kind of opened a little bit of a door for us to work with some people that we really are inspired by and big fans of.
Yeah.
Like Chet Blake mixed it. He mixed the Black Keys and the Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, nice.
U2 and Tom Waits. And
Sheryl Crow.
Wow. Okay, that's quite a roster.
Yeah, well, we've been fans of his work for forever. So just to have the chance to work with him was amazing, and what he brought to the table was cool.
Yeah.
And also for mastering, John Davis mastered our record, which he mastered all the Zeppelin stuff. So that
that's really cool.
A big deal for us.
How did you get in contact with those
I just emailed them.
Really? They were like, we love your sound?
Well, they kind of like maybe send some music over so we can listen, so I did, and sent some rough demos, and
wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's cool. Because, it's weird, but I felt a little bit of not a Zeppelin influence, but like...
Yeah, sure.
That, in this time around. So, that's amazing. Do you have like a main songwriter, or do you guys just play together, see what happens? Is there a...
I think this album was mainly Tom.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Tom just, like, he writes the song, comes in, you guys just...
In a lot of the songs, that's kind of how it happened. Yeah.
Cool.
You write a song in your living room or on the tour bus or whatever, then you bring it to the band and kind of gets the life of the song.
Cool.
Goes through the machine.
Gets processed. Do you write the lyrics, or do you write the whole?
Yeah, it was kind of mutual. I mean, I guess it's like like I said, for this record, it was very strange for me because I was in my own bizarro world. So I think I added here and there some stuff, but it was mostly Tom.
So there's one song on the album I specifically wanted to ask about because it's my favorite one. Alex. Was that in any way autobiographical? Because it kind of has a story to it.
Totally.
Yeah?
It's a guy that I went to high school with. We weren't best of buds, but his story kind of always stuck with me. He had an abusive father, and he did what he had to do. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
If you want to hit the front door, so sorry, you should listen to the song.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, don't give too much away. It's a great song. So I just wanted to find out a little bit more about it because it felt so real.
That's a real song.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys are from Montreal, I'm assuming? All from Montreal?
No, not really.
Oh, really?
I grew up in Israel.
Oh, wow, okay.
I did.
Okay, and but you're Montreal-based.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
For quite a few years.
I grew up on the border of Labrador.
Oh, wow.
Quebec side, but south of Labrador.
Cool.
Skidoo Heaven.
Skidoo Heaven.
We were just there. We had
Oh, okay.
I just did a few gigs up there. And
that wasn't with the Frozen not tour bus, but Frozen Ride Back, was it?
No.
Okay.
That ride was by plane, thank God.
Skidoos
Yeah,
are
it's
better.
3,000 kilometers north.
Oh, okay.
Skidoos are better than your car.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, what is it like playing here in your home city, like compared to anywhere else? Like, does it feel like a homecoming, or is it
Definitely. Every time
the best.
Every time the best. Yeah.
It's always because it's
It's our home, and we love being here. We love the city. We have everything it has to offer culturally, and like being a part of a community of music making people is really awesome. Just the arts here is really, really beautiful, and we're and to to feel like this is our home, and we feel it when we come back from tour and we play a big show.
Yeah.
We have a really real deep connection with our audience here in Montreal because we came out at a time where to be in a rock band in this city was the least cool thing that you could do. Basically, we were shunned for like many years.
Really?
We couldn't get a gig anywhere because of the type of music we were playing. But we worked it really hard, and everything that we accomplished, we did on our own. Mm-hmm. And I think the audience really responded to it, and it was, it turned out to be like a really good thing for us because we were honest to what we do. Mm-hmm. We still are, and people responded to it. And so I feel like that when people come to the show and they scream out the songs, they're not just there to see the band, whatever, but they're there to be with us, which is a totally different experience, and it's unbelievably cool.
Yeah. So do you feel it's a little bit different now than when you were starting out? Like it
just gets bigger.
Well, it's because you're more. That's it. Well, of course, yeah. It's not as much as.
It's always an experience, a moment.
But do you feel like is it any less of a fight now that it's what I mean? Like you're over. No, it's still a fight. Okay, good. But is that like that must be a good thing in a way, right?
It's a good thing, and it's frustrating, and it's like you want to kill yourself some days, and then you push.
It's like when you have like really high highs, you have really low lows, I think. So like when we sold out the Corona, it was great to feel it, but then like a couple of days after, it's just like
oh yeah,
like now,
how do I go on
from there? Yeah.
So.
What was the gig after? Like, did you go to like a smaller gig or
Shawinigan?
Which was selling out.
150. For a small bar, it was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Compared to the
exactly.
People like
and everyone's there, like for sure. That's a totally different feeling. Great. Yeah. I just wanted to ask. Also, you guys opened. Who are you? You've opened for the Cult.
Yeah.
And like 3 Days Grace. I was reading this whole list. Was there any one band that was just super exciting to play for or like open for you guys?
I really liked opening for Dee Snider.
Oh yeah, I read that. Wow. Yeah.
That was I didn't get to meet him, but I just like. like his story and the story of Twisted Sister, I always found very compelling because there was this band that nobody gave a shit about, and eventually they became Twisted Sister and all that. So that's whole. I'm not going to go into the story, but the prospect of maybe meeting Dee Snider was really exciting for me, but I never got to meet him. Mm-hmm. Also, Rival Sons.
We toured with Rival Sons, and like Jay, the lead singer, is just like a teacher in like vocal like abilities every single night. He kept to himself. He was always very kind and nice to us, but didn't get much like close to him. I felt like he was really in his bubble, and then it would come out on stage, and it was really, really, really spectacular to watch and to be a part of that.
Are there any bands that you would like a dream band that you'd love to open for?
Oh my god. Dead or alive.
Do they have to still exist?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's true. That's a good question. You know what? Let's go with anything. They can not exist. They can exist.
I saw Cage the Elephant the other few months ago when they were in town, and I felt like we would do great if we can tour with those guys.
Yeah.
Such good energy. And that guy, Matt Schultz, is kind of like a Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
And it was a great show. I really hope that one day we get to play a show with them.
I could see that.
I second the motion. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'd say it'd be really cool to play with Black Sabbath, but this year was it. So.
Yeah, that's true. This is the last. Did you guys manage to catch that at all, like that?
We did not catch it.
Sadly, that was one of my lists that I had to see, and now it's over.
Hey, you never know. So I just wanted to talk about a little bit of your origins and stuff. When you were you first started playing here, what were the kind of bars you used to play at?
We used to play across the street from Archambault. There was a tiny, used to be called
L'Escalier. That's so funny. I'm playing a gig there later.
That was one of the only places that let us do our thing.
Yeah.
It was fun. They would feed us. It would be like an afternoon gig, like a Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what.
Awesome. Yeah, it was fun. So we played there. We played Quai des Brumes on St. Denis.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah.
That was always a fun place as well. Everywhere. We played, I think if we go down the list, we played a lot of places. Yeah. Was
there any really not a negative experience, but was there any gig early on that was just wow, okay. Not a good story. Do you have any horror stories?
Wow, can we talk about Windsor, Ontario?
I was about to say the Windsor story. Oh my God.
Not to call anyone out or anything.
No. I mean, everything was fine except that it was you go all the way to Windsor, you feel
almost in Detroit.
Yeah. This is a big city. It should be cool and this and that, but we played for 2 people and it was a little sad. The 2 people were super happy that we were there.
They were within 45 minutes.
Exactly. They freaking were amazing and screaming after every song, but
2 people. It was very heartbreaking.
It was remarkable. It was pretty amazing to see these guys. No one's ever heard of us. We've never been to
Windsor, Ontario, right? Yeah. It's cool. Do you have a best gig, well, you mentioned Corona Theater, but I'm sure there's
Osheaga, I bet.
Osheaga was good too.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But yeah,
it was incredible. It was
pretty good.
It was good, but nothing really compares to when it's your own show.
Yeah, right.
The atmosphere there is all about the songs that you put in.
When did you play Osheaga? Was it last
summer?
Okay. Are you guys playing again this year? Or?
No, they never have the same band though.
Oh, okay. They have to split it up.
We're gonna play Festival d'été Québec though this year.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Where else are you playing in the future? What does the future hold?
We're gonna do a few shows with Styx this summer.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
In Trois-Rivières, for sure.
And we're waiting for confirmation for a few others. Then we're going to the States for the first time.
Oh, cool.
Festival over there.
Another Cross Canada tour starting
in
May. And then we're going to try to hit the States on the way back.
Wow, excellent. Is that something you'd want to do more in the future, tour outside of Canada?
Definitely.
We want to tour everywhere.
Right.
That's the goal, right? To just be on the road forever. And so, I'll break for a month and then let's do it again because that's it. That's what we're in for.
That's what we love.
That's rock.
There's something that kind of cool that happened to Leela. Maybe you can talk about your role there.
So we were playing a gig probably about a year ago now. And after the set, a guy who I saw throughout the set, watching me intently and digging and whatever, came and talked and came over and said, hey, introduced himself. I really, really like your stuff. I have an idea for you. Can I, get your info? And I'm like, okay, cool, sounds good. But you never know, most of the time people say that, you have no idea what's going to happen the next day and what to expect. But he actually followed through, the next morning, 10 a.m., he texted me and said, I'm a producer and I've actually got a contract with Yves Saint Laurent to do this perfume commercial. I know you probably have never, you're not really into this or whatever, but would you be interested? I'm like, well, sure, I've never done anything like this before, but see what you have in mind, and I'm already thinking okay, how schmaltzy is this song
gonna be? It's gonna be really cheesy.
Yeah, exactly. What's happening? But then he sent me this U2 song, "Love Is Blindness," and
great song,
And it's he actually sent me the Jack White version to listen to first, and I was like, okay, I love Jack White. This is fucking great, and I dug it a lot, and I was like, okay, I think we can do this. And then within 2 days, I was in the studio. We recorded it in an hour, and I remember feeling this is really, really cool. This is really fun. I think I'm gonna get this. And all I kept hearing from him is that don't get your hopes up. There's 150 people around the world minimum, trying out for this song, trying out for this thing, this slot, and so. But I don't know. It's one of those things. Like in the bottom of my, like I knew it. I came home and I told Tom, you know,
You're like, yeah,
I got this.
Cool. And you got it.
I got it.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's really great. And so it's been like a few months now that it started like in the Middle East. So we've been getting like emails from Cairo and Lebanon and Jordan, and like we love your music and come play here and come there, and ordering records online like from us.
We've been shipping records all over the world for the last few months.
So it's
it's opened a lot of.
The exposure has been really, really amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So where does the commercial play? It just plays all over.
It plays all over the world.
Wow.
It's a 2-year like international.
That's amazing. Wow. That's
really watching the commercial on YouTube. It already has like 2 million views on it.
Oh wow. What's
Mon Paris?
Yves Saint Laurent, Mon Paris.
Okay, cool. Wow. Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah. So I mean, it's something that you're kind of scared of, like that corporate world, and like, but I'm actually really, really proud of how it turned out, and it came out incredible for us, and being able to like reach this bigger audience, So
that's
really
awesome.
happy about that.
Cool. When did it air? When did it start airing?
I don't know.
A few months ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
In Canada, like 3 or 4 months ago, but before that, it was like 3 months.
Oh wow. Cool. And you said it's going for 2 years.
Yeah,
right?
it's like a 2. It'll be like I hear like I have friends in New York, and they like I just saw it was like before Gilmore Girls or whatever, Like it depends like what you're watching. If you watch TV, we don't have TV, so I don't know, but I'm sure you can see it.
You can probably find it on YouTube or something like that. Okay, so I have to ask you one question before we end it. The most important question. So what is on the Damn Truth bucket list? What is it? Something that you really, really want to do? Maybe it doesn't have to be music related. It can be anything crazy.
I want to tour Australia, New Zealand. That's one big thing. And England.
Asia will be fun.
There we go. Let's go everywhere.
I want to tour for a number of months. Without coming home. I just want to be on the road, explore the world, meet people everywhere, and spread the love.
Nice, that's the dream.
I'd love to make a record in Abbey Road.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, that's, Yes. Is there anything non-music related you would like to do with people? I don't know, skydiving or something like that.
I'd like to go to the South as a family and just relax, have some beers.
That sounds nice.
That'd be cool.
Especially today, that sounds really nice.
That's especially why
I'd like to go to the moon.
Yeah.
I'd like to take all these guys back to India. I lived in India for a year, and it was amazing. So if we can go and do some writing sessions in the Himalayas in the north.
Learn some meditation.
Yeah. Good luck.
I'll have to meet Sexy Sadie.
There you go.
Yeah. So since this is an interview, but it's also a little bit, there's a game component to it, a little bit. Yeah. I think you can do fine. So it's called the Song Challenge, and we have 4 songs. They're all not originals, but cover songs. And you have to pick one of the 4 to try and perform here, now, in front of this camera.
Cool.
Yeah. No pressure.
Yeah, all right. What are they? Interesting.
So, first one, George Michael's Faith. Mm-hmm. First one. 2, we're going in the 80s. We're going the 80s style here. Paula Abdul, straight up. Straight up. And let's see, what was the other one? Adele, Rolling in the Deep. And 4, Britney Spears, Toxic.
Hey, between Adele and George Michael, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
Should we honor George Michael?
We definitely could.
Yeah, so.
Yes. We were kind of hoping you'd pick that one. So. Yes, that's amazing.
So we're the Damn Truth, and this is our attempt to play George Michael's Faith. You guys ready?
Yep.